So my name's Sallas. This is my new Thunderbolt model. So me and Tommy Moss designed this.
Then who is Tommy Moss for the people that don't know?
Yeah, Tommy was Donald Takayama's ghost shaper for about maybe 15 years or so. So yeah, and then I rode for Donald and Hawaiian Pro Designs, and Tommy was my main shaper, so he made all my boards. Pretty much every Donald Takayama I had was finished up by Tommy Moss.
Okay.
So me and Tommy designed our own line. It's basically my designs, and Tommy puts his fine craftsmanship in the board and finishes them up.
Yeah.
You know.
So with the Thunderbolt stuff, why did you decide to start riding the Thunderbolt? When's the first time you rode it?
I've tried Harley's many years ago, Harley Angleby's board many years ago, and just seeing the boards, they just kind of, before I knew what they were, they just caught my eye. Because just cosmetically, you know, they just looked very nice. And then I tried them and realized how light and responsive and they're actually really strong too.
Yeah. So with the board being light, do you have any issues with it in windy, choppy days?
Well, it depends what kind of board you're on, I guess. I guess they have the capability of making them lighter or heavier. So the high performance ones, I've always liked them light, Thunderbolt or EPS or whatever. But the problem with the EPS ones is when you got them really light, they're really weak. So these are able to get them really light, but still keep some durability. And yeah, I think in the wind, first of all, nobody likes to surf when it's really windy, you know, and a heavier board will just help, but then if you're riding a heavier board, you're losing that performance, you know. So it's not too bad in the wind where it's gonna like blow out from under your feet. It's just part of surfing. You always got to deal with the wind.
Yeah. So this model, what is this model right here?
So this is the camper model.
Camper model.
Yeah.
And it's a 9/1, 23 by 2 5/8.
Yeah, shaped by Tommy Moss.
Yeah. What's the size of the nose?
It's 19 something. Probably between 19 and a half and 20, so it's really wide. So it's built to be really stable on the nose for nose riding, so that even your average guy would be able to walk up to the nose a lot easier, and pretty wide through the middle for that same reason, and then back in the tail it's pretty narrow and really loose. Yeah. Really loose and fast. So it's got concave going through the whole board, like single up here and then double through here.
And so then out the tail, is it flat or?
Yeah, the water just doesn't stop. It just goes all the way through. And then back here it's a V.
Oh, it's a V.
Yeah,
okay.
So it just loosens it up.
Yeah. And then you're using it with your 7-inch fin, and then you have the accelerators on the side.
Yeah. I found that too. It's funny, these accelerators got the little detail is the same as my fin. The edge on the back. Yeah. So I found these to be really good. They go really good together.
Well, you're a powerful surfer, so most normal guys will probably have to go with a little bit smaller side fin.
Yeah. And I just tend to ride this board in like the head high range. So it's kind of built for like knee high to maybe 2 feet overhead. Okay. But I personally, when it's knee high, I ride like more of a single fin. Okay. And then when it gets maybe chest to head high, that's when I'll ride kind of this board. Maybe 1 foot overhead to about shoulder high.
So this is good for most people that are surfing. I mean, they're usually surfing up like 2 feet, up to 2 feet overhead. Most people average surfer are pretty comfortable with, and then it gets bigger, they get a little. If they're not in the water all the time, they're not. Right. Yeah. So this is all right. And this is a Thunderbolt Technology. So you have the camper model, and then you have, what is the other? Do you have another model?
Yeah, the other model's a slipper. It's called a slipper, and it's more of a pulled-in nose with a round pin tail. Okay. And that one's just really made for jamming turns and going fast. Yeah.
What's the dimensions on that one?
9/0, 22, 2 5/8, I believe.
Okay. All right. In this model, you have a 9.1 and a 9.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that 9.5 is like, even I would use that 9.5. Like I just said, if I want, I could throw a single fin in that 9.5 as well and use it for like a nose rider and small stuff, or like if you're a bigger guy, maybe closer to that 200-pound range, over under, that 9.5 would go good too. Or if you just want or if you're a medium-sized guy that wants a big board for small waves, you could ride it as 2+1 or a single.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a nice shape.
Yeah.
Square tail.
Yeah.
Right on. Thank you very much for letting me interview you. When we get the other board in, we'll do a review on that pintail one.
For sure.
All right.